6 billion views were lost on August 29th of the current year. The event came to be known as the adpocalypse. Those who survived went on to face a new terror, the war against the corporate machines.
Get some! Comedy shots, look out!
Try to copyright this, you bastards! It's no good, there's just too many of them. Damn it! Fall back to the family-friendly fortress! They can't get us in there! Fall back! Fall back!
Oh, god damn it! How was it so difficult to get back to YouTube Street? Wasn't that hard to get there when I first started?
It's the corporate machines. They've claimed this entire area. They want it all to belong to them.
It can't belong to them. It's YouTube.
Not anymore. Now it's their tube. But we do have intel they're running out of resources. We can outlast them.
Well, maybe some of us can, but others can't. I need to find out why this is happening. I need to make it to the source. I mean, there has to be another way in there. Wait a minute. What about here? Through the forest?
I wouldn't recommend that, son.
Why not?
That's the ASMR forest. People kinda get lost in there and it gets a little bit creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah, weird whispering noises kinda send people insane. Everyone who goes in there is never found again. The last one who tried was our beloved king. And now, the throne lies empty.
Well, General, maybe you got enough views to survive out here, but I don't. I'm gonna make a run for it through the forest.
Me too. So be it. But if you boys are gonna head in there, you're gonna need some help. Here, take this.
It's a knife?
Not just any knife. When there's danger around, that knife will start glowing red and it will heat up to 1,000 degrees.
1,000-degree knife?
1,000-degree knife. Sure, it's just a gimmick, but it's alive with the spirit of the old YouTube.
Thanks, General.
Good luck, gentlemen.
So according to the map, we can cross this forest in a day, as long as we keep heading east.
Hello?
What? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Hey, Puddin'.
There it is again.
I heard it myself that time. This must be what the General talked about.
Well, good morning to you. I thought you were never gonna wake up.
It's messing with the compass.
Damn it! We're just gonna have to go off our guts.
Relax your mind. Notice all the tension in your body and release it with one big exhale.
God damn it, that is creepy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll die down. It's probably a fad. Hey, look! Limited edition flash comic with Mopey in it. I got one just like it. Wait, this is mine. I must have dropped it.
You know what that means? We're going round in circles. Danger! Take cover! Oh, it's alright. It's just a troll. They're on our side, it's all good. Hey dude, how's it going?
Oh my god. It's not a troll. It's a bot!
Your Majesty.
Hello, my children. Everyone had given you up as lost. No, your king still lives. I have been on a holy crusade, tracking the monster that began this plague on my people. I have tracked him many days and many nights, and he is near. I can smell him. He stands guard at the doorway to the source.
The source?
Our king, it would be an honor to serve beside you. Look, there it is. Over hills and valleys I have tracked you. You have burned my castle and ran and hid like the filth that you are. But now I have found you. Before me, you may no longer hide. And before me, you will die.
Lord PewDiePie! You can't die, PewDiePie. You're the king of YouTube.
Ah, 'tis but a flesh wound. The beast has been slain. I shall recover. Bandit, take the key. Go to the source and fulfill your destiny.
We can't just leave you here.
I'll stay with him. I'll keep feeding him views. He'll get better. Good luck, Bandit.
Thanks, guys.
Hello, Bandit.
Who are you?
I am the algorithm. I control YouTube. You have many questions, content creator, and while your first question may be the most pertinent, you may or may not realize it is also the most irrelevant.
Why did you unleash the adpocalypse?
This struggle is older than you know. Every time a new civilization produces a new means of sharing and spreading information amongst the people, it creates an anomaly in the system, which, if left unchecked, could threaten the very base of power that the system depends on. The printing press, the postal system, the radio, television, all technologies that allowed access to information that the people previously did not have, and each a technology that was swiftly followed by a crackdown from the system to regulate and control this new source of information. For as we both know, information is power.
And the people who have the power don't want to lose it. So when the online media makes the mainstream media look like idiots, they call you, and you demonetize the news channels. When young people would rather watch their favorite YouTubers than traditional television, they call you, and you demonetize them. But I get it. You don't owe us anything. You needed content to get the viewers to the site, so you gave all of us a chance. And for that, we're always going to be grateful. Now you've been forced to choose between the big corporations and us, and you chose them because you still have your own bills to pay. But surely you have to know, people aren't interested in a sanitized corporate YouTube. If you change the algorithm the way the corporate machines want, they'll drag you down with them, and people will eventually follow us somewhere else.
There are levels of survival we are prepared to accept. However, the relevant issue is whether or not you are prepared to accept the limits we shall put on your content. No vulgar language, no sexualized contents, no violence.
So you're not going to have like the Red Band trailers anymore? Or do they get a pass because they're owned by big companies?
No offensive or controversial topics, especially pertaining to race.
So you're going to demonetize all the BuzzFeed videos that are crapping on white people?
No discussion of political topics, even if those topics are current news items.
So you're going to delete the Young Turks channel? Because they seem to be totally unaffected by this, even though they've violated almost every single rule you've laid out.
Enough!
You know, you don't seem to be applying these rules evenly. It's almost like there's some kind of agenda behind this.
Silence!
You said it yourself. Every time a new technology that shares information with the people comes along, the system tries to control it. But you also know every single time the system has failed. What makes you think it's going to be any different this time with the internet?
Because this time, we can gain control simply with the push of a button. It is interesting reading your reactions. The adpocalypse has destabilized YouTube Street. Ergo, a reboot will be conducted. Vis-a-vis, there are two doors.
The door to your left leads back to the rebooted YouTube street, where you will make a modest living as long as you follow the new rules for content, and as long as you don't become big enough to rival any of the corporate machines. The door to your right will lead you to the forgotten fringes of YouTube, where you will scramble to survive on the edge of oblivion, fending off corporate robots and copyright strikes from all sides, where regardless of the quality of your work or your efforts to produce original content, no one will ever see it. But we already know what you're going to do, don't we? Already I can see the chain reaction. The chemical precursors that signal the onset of an emotion designed specifically to overwhelm logic and reason, an emotion that is already blinding you to the simple and obvious truth. Your channel is going to die, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. Hope. It is the quintessential content creator's delusion, simultaneously the source of your greatest strength and your greatest weakness. If I were you, I would hope nobody watches this. They won't. Hey, the first episode of this got like 5,000 views. Ha! 5,000 views. I wipe my ass with 5,000 views. Hey, screw you, man. Nah, screw you.
Bandit, what happened? 1 minute I was tending to the king and the next thing I know, we're here.
The adpocalypse caused a system reboot. We're back on YouTube Street.
It doesn't look, as nice as I remember it.
No, we only have a fraction of what we once did. But we're still here, at least for now.
Do you think we're gonna be alright?
Honestly, I don't know. But one thing I do know, there's a lot more at stake to this than just a few stupid internet videos.
So what should we do?